do this part. I forgot to do the chat browser, guys. Hang on. There we go. Ah, my goodness. Mon Dieu. What's going on over here? We'll go back to the splash screen for a moment. That's right, Azaris. Velo Park hype. I know everyone loves it. That's why we're racing it. The server's not up yet, is it? Has anyone found it? Because I don't see it. Oh, we could switch over to the game screen now, I suppose. Heyo. Oh wait, well there's sprint races, but those aren't our sprint races. Can we... Anybody? Anyone? Don't see it. Has anyone found the server?
It's shown for me.
Is it this test server one, or is it Muni GT somewhere? I can't see Muni GT.
There should be a Mini GT. I can see it on my list. So I'm in it, apparently.
I definitely took out my server flag for the other championship.
Did I do that?
I guess people need to take that out if they've forgotten since they last used it.
Might as well
Yeah,
double
Yeah, I mean,
check.
if this doesn't work, then we can always drop back to
No, I have no
Muni's
parameters.
sort of hosting, but just that'd be interesting to try.
Did you test it with anyone else checking in? Like, is there a port issue possibly?
I wouldn't have thought so because this is internet hosted.
Okay.
So there you go. Yeah, Azurus is
Yeah,
in, cheese is in.
yeah, I had to refresh a second time, that's all, then it was up. So it seems okay, just
Okay.
2 refreshes.
I'll try that again. Oh, yeah, I took the parameters out. I made sure. Here it is. Here we go. Hey. Fix this ugly livery and get a different ugly livery. There we go. All right.
Oh, I lied. I obviously left 15 practice on, so I guess we just get moving to time in.
Alrighty. Oh, Donk, are you gonna do these
Those
races or no?
DTM cars on Mid-Ohio were great though, because the DRS was like just the right amount.
Yeah, that was good. That was, and boy, that first 2/3 of the race, or however long it was awesome with you, me, and Fred. Great battle.
What about the last third? Was it because you lost out, was it?
Oh, well, no, there just wasn't much battling. And then I don't know what happened. I feel like Fred was 2.8 seconds behind or something at one point, and I just let up. And I was just like, well, I just don't want to screw it up. And I let up way too much, I guess. So
Yeah, because I was
back in a hurry.
wondering, could I get a DRS, get ahead of Fred and have enough speed to catch up to you? And then suddenly Fred was in the DRS, and I was like, what? So I figured you made a mistake somewhere.
Oh, okay. Copy that, Donk. Gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, it was just really poor strategy there by me. I just didn't want to, like, blow it. And then I blew it by not trying to blow it.
Now you know how my previous 3 weeks felt.
That's right. But the important thing is that I did beat you, so that streak's alive. And I wonder, that should put me ahead in the championship now.
You're well ahead of me in the championship now because I had 3 incident points. I think you had only 1. So I think you're like 8 or 9 points ahead of me. Fred is 1 or 2 behind me then. I think it was I'm on 351, you're on 359, and Fred is on 349, I think.
Well, more important than the championship, it was just an awesome race, so.
Yeah. I wish though, like I know why they have an incident counter, but in a race like that between us, like, you know, it sucks that it takes away championship points because we're not going to, like, our contacts are going to only be slight side-by-side things.
Yeah, like some racing or rubbing amongst friends is all good, you know,
Yeah.
as long as it doesn't murder anyone and stuff. So, like, I certainly wouldn't complain if we were banging doors a little bit.
There was one... Oh, I got disqualified.
Oh.
That's a good start.
Do I have a pit loader? Got a windshield wiper.
I don't know about you, but this piss exit sucks, right?
Oh, shoot.
Do I have
my
to?
brake
I have
bias
to quit
is-
completely.
My brake bias is set to push to talk, so I better fix that. Vehicle? Brake bias?
But yeah, there was only one time when I made a really bad move because I completely locked my brakes going into turn 2 and I kind of just rammed Fred a bit.
Donnie, let me know if you can't get back in or you still thinks you're disqualified. We can always restart the server.
I always just turn off all the penalties, I think, when we do AMS.
I thought I had, but I ended up
The leader
And
has just done
probably
a
in config
58.7.
off race department, which may have included some flags.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. Your brakes are cold. Be careful.
Oh, oh. All right.
Car right. Right side's clear. On your right. Clear right.
I can drive. I can drive. It's okay. It didn't help that I sped in the pits as well.
Hey, short. Oh, massive difference between the two. DTMs are insanely fast. DTMs are faster than GT3s. And the current DTMs are even faster. Although I say that, it's the form, because they're just switching to some weird thing. But the DTMs we were driving had like, it's like 460, 480 horsepower, I think, but they don't weigh very much. And they have a ton of aero. So they just have so much grip. Oh dear. Good thing we're practicing. What was I gonna say? Something. Oh yeah, is the game audio too quiet for you guys? It sounds kind of quiet to me, but I guess I could just turn up my headset. I don't know how it sounds on stream.
Sector 1 is 5.4 seconds off the pace.
Okay, thanks, Donk. I guess it's a good thing we're getting some practice in.
Your sector 2 time is quick.
It's not the best sounding engine. All right, good. Thanks, Short.
B6.
Super late apex. And yeah, apparently you can go super wide out here. Who knew? I was trying to grab a thumbnail for the stream, and I did an AI
You're 10th
race,
off the pace in sector
and the
1.
AI were going way out.
Yellow flag.
Whoops.
Caution.
Speaking of going way out.
Okay, Alan. 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Gonna go run down cheese here. Run down, run over, run into. Whatever. It's just practice, right? I wonder if we'll get in trouble if we actually murder cheese on purpose.
Four.
Cheese might not like it, but...
Hello.
Sector 3 time is fast.
Hello.
Your brake temps look good.
Good day.
We'll just say that Donk made me do it.
Are you racing already, or?
Just practice. I see you couldn't resist Velo Park.
Well, I didn't know that was going to be.
Sector 2's 2/10 off the pace.
We were all too excited to wait for Velo, so we had to start with that one. What an ugly lap to be a second
Just
faster.
don't speed in the pits.
Did we have those on?
B2, good lap. That's your quickest today. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 3.
Yeah, I got disqualified already.
Really?
Did you
I
get
think-
back in, Donny?
Yeah, I'm driving now. I think it was because I was driving on the right side of the yellowy orange line or
mess.
something, and then I sped as well.
Woo!
Because it didn't say I was disqualified for
It
speeding,
did
it
say-
said I was disqualified for going the wrong way.
Ooh, solid emoji use, JT.
And I hadn't even reached the track by the time I got disqualified.
I think that's a waxing gibbous. It could be. I don't know if that's right or not. I don't know my... thanks. I don't remember my
guy
moon
behind
charts
has
very
just
well.
done
I
a
should, but I feel
58.7.
like that's a
Just
waxing
came
gibbous.
from, racing Daytona. NASCAR. I keep blowing my engine up. I don't know how to
P3.
regulate the oil temperature.
Sector 3 is 1.4 off the pace.
Woo. Ooh. It's getting worse. It's not getting better. Maybe because we're going faster. What are the tires like? Tires are right-ish, right? How much practice time we got left? Too much, really. I'd rather just get to it. Oh, woo. That kind of looks like a Lexus in the front. I assume. Yeah. Anyways. Let's do a coffee lap. So we got to do one hand. Shifting is going to be the hard part. Okay, let's see what kind of lap time we can get one-handed. See if we can improve.
Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace. Alright, Alan, you've got half your fuel left.
Oh, we got super wide. We probably can't improve. No, we're not going to improve.
Sector 1 is 1.8 off the pace.
But crew chief, we're doing it one-handed while drinking coffee.
We get
Some leeway here, I think.
You have to be careful about going on the inside of the corner under the bridge.
You're 2/10
Yeah,
off the
I've just
pace in
been
Sector 2. The guy ahead's last lap time is a 58.6.
Yeah, there's a
5
a
minutes to
huge
go,
drop
5
on the
minutes left.
inside, and it just completely
Ooh.
wrecks havoc on the car.
Yeah, that's true. We did. Yeah, better than the previous lap. Not too bad, guys. We probably won't do that for the race. Oh, it's getting squirrely.
AMS seems to do a good job of representing that in force feedback there.
I still had IRFSD on. I almost thought that the
Sector 1 is
the Fanatec
0.5
fiber
off the
update
pace.
removed force feedback completely from AMS.
It'll interrupt AMS2 as well.
Yeah, well, yeah. I don't know why, but it's just, yeah.
I guess it'll pick VJoy up, won't it? And
Sector 2
maybe
is
match
2
Yeah.
tenths
VJoy.
off the pace.
It probably like hijacks the drive,
We estimate you've got
the
5 minutes of fuel
wheel
remaining.
driver.
Well, that was ugly. Look at that. We're faster when we don't drink coffee while driving. That's hard science right there.
Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace. New fastest lap for Andre, 57.7. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Hey, kiddo. Ooh.
Sector 2 time is okay. The leader's just done a 57.7.
Mm-hmm.
This is a cool track, though.
Hold on one second, kiddo.
P3, that's your quickest lap
Yeah.
in this session. Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace.
It suits little cars like this well.
Did you see the?
I will be right back.
That they also drove all kinds of cars in that multi-class race here.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. The leader's just done a 57.6. The guy behind has just done a 58.5.
15 minutes?
The leader has just done a 57.3.
Well, 15 laps, which is going to be close to 15 minutes by the looks of it.
Okay.
Seems
Perfect
another
time.
quirk of a daily server.
Could be 16 laps. Could it?
No, it looks. I'm just looking at the format. It's showing in the text box, and it's showing as laps as opposed to minutes.
Checker flags out. 6th place.
Well, we should check that before the next
Oh,
race.
well, this isn't. This isn't
I got
quality.
you.
This is still practice. Whoa! What is the car doing? Is it trying to auto drive or something?
It makes such a weird sound on the upshifts. It's like this clank or something.
Yeah, that's the almost like the default upshift sound in AMS.
I like the sound though. I don't know. It sounds very gamey though. I don't.
It does,
I think
yeah.
it's trying to get back underway. It's like, go home, AMS2. You're drunk, but don't drive. Take a Uber or something. Righty. Can we? Yeah. Let's get to the pit box.
That's the end of the session. P6.
Do not return to main menu. Welcome, Remco Franson. Who else we got? Azarius, Andre, Meister Racer, Danica, Oz. Pour one out for Donk, who's with us in spirit and on stream. I mean, sure, that should be plenty of fuel. Let's just get to it. I really think these might race nicely. Hey, bud, what? Oh, nice. High five for that. I'm trying to intimidate everyone who's behind me in quali. I got no mirrors, guys. That's not good. We probably need to sort that out. Maybe we should go ahead and sort it out straight away. I'm terrified that I don't have mirrors. How do we do that? Edit HUD layout. Can we, what is this, the mirror? Driving info, one of these is a mirror. There it is. Full. Save. Back. Zoom. Hey, look at that. We have a mirror now.
Not actually sure what denotes the end of the pit lane at this.
Pit exit's clear. Stay
think it's
behind
the
white line.
yellow line
Okay,
that you
Alan,
cross.
you've got 8 minutes to do the business. Let's get some heat into these brakes.
I think these cars are going to race nicely. That's what I think. I think this track should be fun too. I decided I was too tired to mess with VR, so we're going old school.
It's the longest pit lane in the history of man.
Spa.
Spa and ACC.
Was that the double Spa pit lane?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think the end of the pit lane is the when you have the those lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a yellow line and the lights.
Oh, sweet.
That's when the...
Sorry,
That's
was it
a
blocking
horrible
someone's
line.
fast? Because it was Andre. There's traffic.
The leader has just done a 59.5.
I think I'm probably losing some time in that corner.
P2.
Sorry, whoever that was.
Yeah, that was my fault.
Oh, that must be Raptor.
The leader has just done a 57.8. Sector 1 is 0.4. Car left. Still there. He's still there. Clear left.
Thank you, crew chief.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. The guy in front has just done a 58.5. Fastest lap for Andre, 57.2.
We're breaking suspension bits left and right, I bet. And going slower.
P5. Sector 3 is 0.4 off the pace. You're a second off the pace in Sector 1.
A second? It's a tiny sector.
Sector 2 is 0.2 off the pace. Your brake temperatures are fine, mate. That's your best lap in the session. That lap was a 58.6. Okay, Alan, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. The guy in front has just done a 58.6.
Woo!
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
I think I'm also getting that slowdown now.
I don't know if ever. We'll see.
We could always try Moon's
I never really know what I'm doing.
setup next.
Your Sector 2 time is quick.
I don't know what's happening later today, Short. Oh, it's too bad we threw away that time. Oh, we're eons off the pace. My
That's your
goodness.
quickest lap in this session. Your last lap time was a 58.4.
Whee!
That's half fuel.
I thought we
You
would
used
go
half your fuel.
like super way outside there.
This is not good.
Sector 1 is 1.2 off
Whoa,
the
there's
pace.
there's a bump there. Dear. I don't think we're cutting the track in the right way. That'd be my guess. We're so far off the pace that I think there's some track limits that I haven't figured out yet. How much time we got left? 3 minutes? We got 2 more chances at least then, maybe. Maybe 3. We gotta clean that up. That's gotta be a huge part of it.
So Oz, your ping's only 129, which shouldn't sound too horrendous.
How much?
A 129.
I
P7.
think, yeah.
2 litres left. Sector 3 is a second off the pace.
So Andres is worse.
Yeah, and I'm seeing that all you have bad things. What's going on?
It's just the way AMS works, I think. But the server's US based, so needless to say, Mooney's got a nice 65.
Looks like that was outside track limits.
Let's do this race, and then we'll probably drop back to Mooney's host.
Oh, we
That's
can
all right with you?
yeah, that's fine. We'll see if it's any better. So
Got a
Oz,
feeling.
it's going in slow motion for you?
I wouldn't call it slow motion,
Just
more
2
like
minutes left.
very
2 minutes to go.
stuttery.
Oh, no, I wasn't having stutter issues. It was like the game was running at half speed or quarter speed. At smooth frame rates, but just like in slow motion.
Oh, okay. I have stutters.
All right, one more chance.
Where's the pit entrance?
Sector 3 is 2.5 off the pace.
I don't think we need it. If you have to pit, it's already over.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
Oh, bother. Okay,
Just got out
well,
of track limits.
we're relegated to the back of the field, which is fine. What are y'all doing to get these laps? My goodness. Do y'all have setup changes to get these laps, or is it just better lines?
I'm on default.
Yeah, mine's default too.
Yeah, me too. Okay. I just am a bad driver. Got it.
You can really abuse the track limits, is what I notice.
Yeah, that's what I think it is. I haven't figured out where to go.
Yeah, I've just abused the pit lane limit there, so could have a penalty for the start.
But yeah.
So, is everyone else getting that like massive pogo effect on that left-hander before the back straight?
Yeah, there's a lot of bouncing and skipping.
Yeah, this car seems like it's a bit off.
It just makes it part of the craziness that this race is going to be, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
I did change my fuel actually, but that was it.
Yeah, I took
likewise.
some. Sure. Speaking of, this is going to be a bunch of laps, isn't it? 15 minutes, less than. I mean, that's not going to matter. We'll take 10 liters. No.
That's the end of the session. 7th position.
We'll just take a bunch of fuel.
So I think the stutter did show up as massive CPU frame time, so maybe it was just my computer doing stuff. I shouldn't have anything bad running in the background, but I don't know.
It's close, Donny.
Yeah.
P7, 14 minutes. You'll need to get on with this.
Yeah, we're good. All right. We are ready. Good luck, guys.
Yeah, likewise.
All right. People are going to spin and crash and stuff ahead of us, so we will learn the lap through the race.
So this is a
and,
15-minute race. You weren't saying it's 15 laps.
It's a 15-lap race, definitely.
Okay.
Well, it's
pretty
going to
much
be
the
more
same.
than that, right? Because it's less than a minute per lap, so it's probably going to be 16.
No,
maybe?
no, it's like
No,
it's
the
15
rate-
laps.
Yeah,
Oh.
the server seems to be set up as 15 laps.
Oh, all right. Ooh, 101 degree track too.
E7. Stay calm. Focus. Floor it.
I thought you were saying Celsius there for a second.
Ooh. I hope y'all saw that car just helicopter. Oh my god. Some car just helicoptered out of this world.
Left side. Clear left.
AMS2, everybody.
Car right. Clear right. Well done, Alan.
See, look
Good
at that.
start.
We're in third, just like we knew we would be. Just like we earned. Really bad through the chicane thingy. I gotta figure that out during the race.
Oh, I forgot crew chief again.
Oh yeah, now it's in slow motion.
Apparently that was amazing. And the spin too, it really was a helicopter right on up
Well,
out
not
of there.
smooth frames either.
That was
but
really good stuff.
I'm in VR, so maybe that makes it worse.
Watch out for those sausage curves, I guess.
Yeah, this is completely undrivable. I've never had this.
Well, we're trying a new server here, so it may be server related, but
Ooh, action ahead.
You can't help if everyone has a bad thing with each other.
Did you coast there or something?
I seem to be stuck in gear.
All right. So I was wondering. I was like, how did I catch up that quick there?
Leader has just done a car left. Clear left. P2. Well done. Nice front now.
I think so. I think that's about exactly what happened. I think I even saw the flames, some of the track rubble that went flying.
Ah, worked it out.
No! Big wobble. So what happened to the rest of the field? I was like so
Leader's
slow
just
in
done a
quali.
57.2.
Oh, hello. This is kind of like Brazilian Norris ring. What do you think, Das? I think so. It's bigger than Norris ring, but it's got that same feel to it. Two long straights right next to each other, a couple windy bits.
The gap behind's increased to 3.8.
Yeah, it's Brazilian
You're locking
Norris
your
ring.
front left wheel.
It's not the same, it's just similar.
The gap in front is
It's
increasing.
got that
It's now
Brazilian
2.0.
flair.
There seems to be something wrong with my brakes. I'm so different to qualifying, it's ridiculous.
We didn't put 15 litres in instead, did you?
Oh, come on, why? Oh, Here comes a really safe rejoin.
Maybe.
Oh,
All right, Alan, left side, clear left.
at least we've got someone to play with now. Whoops,
10
we
minutes
had
to
someone
go.
to play
That's
with.
10 minutes left. E5.
Oh, I don't know how you did that without dying. Ooh, clip that one. This engine node is just kind of dead. I don't always hear when to upshift. How does he take that curb like that without dying? I don't dare try that.
I keep killing myself on the curbs on the first chicane.
Oh, that's what I just did a couple laps ago, my sim racer.
Yeah, twice I've lost
The
it.
gap to Andre
on
ahead
it.
is increasing.
Good thing
It's
no
now
one was near me.
2.1.
All right, we're back into third. Another well-earned position.
P3.
Now it's time to
Halfway
run down
home.
his Ares.
Fuel looks good.
Oh, really late on the power. So late.
I thought you said it was 15 laps.
Oh yeah, there's a timer, so I don't know what's going on.
Fair comment. I was only going from what the display was telling me.
Sure, what, it'd be 16 laps, so it's basically the same.
I'm also not mad, so just saw it.
My sim race are trying to sabotage everyone, make them under fuel.
Did that to myself, I think.
Getting a taste of your own medicine then.
Karma always strikes back.
Okay, We've got some pace over there, so we just gotta figure out what to do with it. Maybe.
The gap ahead is now 0.7.
Just gonna bide our time.
Yeah, my brakes basically
5
don't
minutes to
work,
go.
and I'm
This is
pushing
good.
them
We'll be
so
on the
hard,
podium
I've
if we
pushed
can
my
keep it
chair
together.
all the way back as
Okay,
well, so
Alan,
I'm
stay close.
stretched
Wait for him to
out.
make a mistake.
So it's like exacerbating the problem.
Foot through the floor.
That's what you call a long brake pedal.
You're on defaults, are you?
I don't know now. It's just I can't push it hard enough, and I'm sat so far from the pedals now.
Yeah, because I don't need to push them hard at all.
On your left, clear left.
This is too
In
slow.
quali, I didn't. In quali, it was just like normal, what you'd expect. So I don't really understand what.
I wonder if there's like some kind
Right
of bug
side.
with the dedicated server software.
Clear right.
My brakes so.
Half your fuel
Oh, I'm
left.
ruining.
On your right. Still there.
I mean, obviously wouldn't be the host's
Hold your line.
fault.
Still there. Right side's clear. P4.
You've got it in for me today, haven't you?
Sorry?
Push harder. We can get a podium here.
What was that?
I said you've got it in for me today.
No, but if it's they slipped in a nasty bug in the Diddy software.
What I am noticing on my real-time relative thing or whatever it's called, I can see Azaris is in second behind me, but it's showing no time beside him for some reason. But there's Andre and Mooney, it's showing, you know, they're X amount of seconds behind me. I don't know if that's happening to anyone else.
We think
No,
you might have
I've
gone
run
outside
out.
of track limits there.
Oh.
Car left. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. Oh no, Alan. Come on, mate. Defend your position. Car right. Clear right.
Okay, now there's a car glitching around in front of me.
We'll go with Mooney's next race, see if it makes much difference.
No, I don't think it's the server. I think it's
Oh,
just
I
AMS
think- I
being
think-
AMS.
Yeah, that's because you pitted or teleported back. I've seen that before plenty of times. And
Yeah, I did just teleport back. So.
Oh, that's not okay.
Right, I've had to give up. I'm on the line. I'll return to pit, I guess.
Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate. The gap to Andre ahead is increasing. It's now 3.3 seconds. The leader is pitting now.
was there an update yesterday you were saying in the Discord?
That was just for the beta.
Okay, so nothing has changed with the Pro car the last few days
2 minutes to go.
No.
2 minutes.
for the main game. Okay, that's grand.
This is a pretty difficult track for this car.
I was
turns out.
doing a good bit of testing for it the last day at Interlagos. It's like the tires are grand for 3 laps and then suddenly they're gone. It's like it's so noticeable. It's really weird. They've definitely changed something because I would have said for the first 2 races that they weren't good for the first 2 laps and then they got up to temperature and pressure. And then maybe after 15 minutes I begin to notice wear then, which sounds normal.
Did you reset your set up the default in the?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I used...
Is
I'm
it?
pretty sure I tested it with a default setup as well.
Oops,
Oh, okay.
that was
just
slow.
in case it was overinflated.
So am I actually in
No,
last,
yeah.
basically? Is no one else running? I think that's basically what's happening.
So, Oz, did your frame drops just stop happening, or?
Did you ask me?
Yeah, you were having issues with frame drops, weren't you?
No, it's just I had to disconnect from the server altogether. It became like unbearable.
It's probably
I
time
was
to upgrade
slower
your
than-
PC, I bet.
I was slower than everyone. It's not. I bet it's not that the CPU is struggling per se. I believe it's just the It's getting like probably like trying to handle the massive latency somehow. Maybe it's dropping packets or something.
No, I bet it's just either internet or AMS2 stuff.
I'd imagine it's AMS2 stuff. As in, yeah, it could well be Delhi stuff, which is similar to what you're seeing in the SRS
Yeah,
stuff. Mooney.
that's
Ah,
what
yeah,
I'm
good
saying.
point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And
So,
we're going
'cause,
around again.
It hasn't happened to me in any of the peer-to-peer host races.
I wonder whether when you self-host, it's more peer-to-peer as opposed to yeah, peer-to-server.
Yeah, I think it is peer-to-peer. It has been since, because I think that's something that's shared with Project Cars 2 as well. So I think I've read that it's peer-to-peer.
Well done, Donny.
Thanks.
Well done, Donny.
Maybe if I'd had enough fuel and I didn't engage reverse on my steering wheel, it might have been alright.
I was
it
just
over?
gonna say the only person who
P4, and there's the finish.
had the
Good result, mate.
foresight
Well done.
to add 2 liters extra.
Got him. Alright, so I'm gonna get out of here. I was disqualified.
So you were saying that the
Tragic.
dedicated server is US based?
Yeah, yeah. So it's where the where we normally host them for race room, etc.
Right, that one, yeah.
I mean,
I'm beginning to think that whenever it goes across the pond, that everything breaks down in
Well,
AMS.
It seems to be dedicated wise. Yes, I agree.
if someone in Europe wants to create the server, that's fine with me. Otherwise, I'll do it. But I'm the only one over here, and y'all are all over there.
But if you create just like well, just a normal session in the game, I don't think it. I think it just makes everyone talk to each other, peer to peer.
Yeah, I think it does. But yeah, it's
So it'll
worth
still be
trying.
bad for you, which is obviously not good either.
So I'll kill that server. Mooney, if you do you want to create one, or do you want me to try and create one?
I'm working on creating one.
But was I the only one with? It could be that Jesus brake issues were related because.
Yeah, I was driving fine. It was just the idiot on the back of the wheel that was my problem.
We're supposed to be doing Campo Grande now, I believe, right? Or is
yeah,
it
it was
Curvelo? Yeah, okay.
It doesn't matter, does it really?
I've never driven Curvelo. That'll be interesting.
Settings, allow range of gears, no.
By the way, I tried driving the MCR around Velo Park, and it's a very nice track. It's just the I don't like the I don't like the pogo effect. It's the exact same thing that happened with the Porsche before they fixed it. So wondering what that is.
Should all be race
Like
laps.
that type of pogo, I don't like at all. I don't mind it when it's like the tires keep here and there.
Okay, I think I got it set up correctly, so it should be up. And it's just called Mooney GT, and hopefully that's not going to cause problems. But look for the one at Campo Grande.
Yeah, it should. You should be able to see the difference between the Teddy as well.
I'm also wondering if that SRS launch parameter in VR could cause some weird issues.
I've taken that
then-
out for
Yeah.
this.
That's
I think you have
long
to.
gone from mine too.
It shouldn't really affect Daddy stuff. And I'm sure I didn't have it, so I just checked before I launched.
I think we're good, right?
Otherwise,
Campo
it's
Grande.
hard to find any surface, so
Yeah, exactly. You would notice. That's always. Well, yeah, we had issues just getting started, right? It didn't allow us to pick the car. Or it has some like really weird issues with that launch parameter.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the car picking when you've got it in doesn't seem to work.
We're missing Raptor. We will go ahead and start it. Okay. This should be a smoother track this time. Less insanity, maybe.
I think there's always over a 50% chance of seeing Nemesis on the world record in the loading screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. 128.1, that is a very good lap. I followed it around a little bit the other day.
Is that when your brakes were working okay?
It was, yeah, that was just, oh god, let's not go back to that.
Oh, there's... Whee!
It exit is clear. We've got 9 minutes to get the job done. You've got cold brakes all round.
Remember to use pit limiter.
Penalties are all off. You don't have to worry about it.
Oh, right, okay.
It'd be nice if it wouldn't give you that warning when you turn it off, but...
Oh, maybe track penalties were off for the last race as well, and that's why you could abuse them so much.
Blew that apex sufficiently. Ping any better, Oz, or performance, or whatever?
We'll see in a couple minutes. It kind of seemed to like get clogged up previously. Like it took a few laps until it really started doing it.
I mean, interestingly, I got the same on Race Room earlier on today.
Yeah. Maybe it's all those like Bernie Sanders memes clogging up the internet, actually.
Trump's fault, obviously.
The Sendtacular gets political. Who only has concrete, Wushel?
Yeah, it still doesn't show times on my relative for Azaris and Raptor. It's really weird. But it's showing it for like my sim racer now. I don't know if anyone else notices this.
Oh, on the Nord Stream. Yeah, okay. Yes, that is true.
You mean on the?
You know, like the
impulse.
the tying to the person in front or behind you.
For me, it's all there.
I don't think I've even used that.
The guy behind has just done it.
Yeah, I've got that on my head,
132.8. The leader has just done a 131.1. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
think it's starting to do that again, but now
The guy
I
ahead has just
really
done a 132.4.
I wonder if it's actually VJoy. I need to make sure it's off. There must be some. Yeah, frame times are really having a hard time, but it's not. The CPU isn't overloaded or anything. I do have good thing with with the Zaris.
That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
My
B2.
simulation Dawn
Sector 3 times okay.
and Remco. And then a couple bad ones, but those are probably in another continent.
Oh, so bad.
The leader's just done a 130.7. That's a new fastest lap for Andre, 130.6. Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace. Your brake temperatures are looking good.
Oh, I blew that corner.
The guy behind has just done a 131.7. Sector 2 is 0.3 off the pace.
Oh, we're making all kinds of mistakes. We threw away all the time. Ah, we had like, we could have been 7 or 8 tenths up probably. A better lap.
P3, that's your best lap in this session. You're 2 tenths off the pace in Sector 3. Sector 1 is 0.3 off the pace.
I really like this track.
Yeah, it's fun. I disabled VJoy, and now it's not spiking the frame time, so well, let's see. It could be one of these that comes and goes, so it could be a false one. A false positive, I mean. Either way, I'm beginning to think it's in
Sector
my
2 is 0.3 off the pace. Okay, Alan, you've used half your fuel.
No, it's super bad again.
Oh, we just threw away more tenths. Come on.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. P4, that's your fastest lap today. You've just done a 131.5.
That was garbage. Oh, we carried more speed in, now we gotta slow down.
Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
How much time left? Not much. Not enough time to do anything.
Looks like your brake are working fine today, Cheese.
Whoops.
You're out of track limits there. You're locking your front brakes.
All right. I've had enough of that. Okay, so we maybe could have caught if with a perfect lap. We have pace for maybe Donica and cheese, maybe. 15 minutes. These are, I have no idea. What are the lap times? 1:30s. So 7, 10, 11, 12 laps, something like that. $10 liters again is plenty. We shall be fine with 10 liters. Oh. Oh. Wushel, how's your weekend, if you're out there?
Actually, I wasn't able to disable VJoy completely because you need to restart your computer, I think, in order to do that.
Usually, if you're on ticket, Oz, I think it's alright.
Sorry?
If you're on ticket, you can usually hear the driver disable, so I think you should be okay.
Well, I unticked it and tried to close it, and it said
That's the end of the session.
restart. And I can still see it in the
Wonder what limp does.
USB controller list.
Limp, lant,
So
feral.
it's just my theory that that's what.
We need
messing it up.
where's Costa?
If I go to if I'm just
tell
sitting
us what
here
all
in
this
the pit
means.
box,
14 minutes.
Fine.
You'll need to get on with this.
but the minute I
Whoops! Almost hit the exit
get
button. That
first
would have been
feedback,
dumb.
it gets horrible.
Yeah, it's interesting actually, because obviously I had that enabled, or I may have had that enabled for race room, so I wonder whether that was my problem too.
What did you use it for? Well, I guess it doesn't matter why you had to use it before.
I use it for iRacing, so
Yeah,
similar.
yeah. It could be that
Alrighty. I'm kind of in a
may
daze
have
today,
to
guys.
just exit this race as well. Let's
As
see
you
how
might
it
have known. Hey,
goes,
Dylan.
but,
Yeah, I
I'm
wonder if it's
definitely
some sort
trying
of
that
save the engine thing.
It's a nice way to.
It's a good
nice
guess,
way to
but I
slow
don't
you
know
down
what
anyway.
Bomba Bomba
Yeah.
is.
Stronger than a ballast.
Does
until I hit someone.
does anybody know what the Bomba switch does? Does that play music or?
Brakes,
Samba music.
I think it drops a bomb, like one of those.
Where are you looking, Mooney?
Up in the top of the car, there's a switch box.
Okay.
I can just barely see it through the menus right now, but if Oz would ready up, we could go racing. Wouldn't that be fun? There it is.
15 minutes. You've not got much time to sort this out. All right, Alan, get ready.
I'm gonna hit the feral switch
Go,
too.
go,
Whoop.
Yeah, it's not.
Finally, I can.
Oh, it's so bad.
Car right. Right
It
side's
slows me
clear.
down, and it. Oh. That's it. Back to Winnipeg.
Car right.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Still there.
I'll try restarting. It's just to get
Hold your
rid of
line.
the joy.
He's still there. Still there. Still there.
Who's in the lead?
Still there.
Andre.
Hold your line. He's still there. Still there. Clear right. Left side. Clear left.
We're playing Wreckfest, Mooney.
Oh.
Left side. Still there. Clear left.
Sorry. Bad rejoin. Go on.
Car left, clear left.
I'm up for a bit of close racing anyway.
You
P5.
can actually disable
Yeah,
rejoin
thanks, Fred.
when AMS2 isn't open.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Probably any other game that reserves
So that really weird tire stuff and
controllers.
I felt like that whole sequence started because the Zaris turned in on me, but we'd have to look on the replay. I feel like I was clearly alongside him and he turned in on me on the corner. And then things just spiraled from there. Just warming up your tires up there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, the 50 board's gone. That 50 board being gone threw me off.
Yeah, I nearly completely just missed the whole corner because of it.
The leader has just done a 130.6.
Whoa. Okay.
You're out of track limits there.
Yeah, I think we should.
Precision punt zone.
Woo!
You're outside track limits there.
Thank you, crew chief, for your vigilance. Let's hope so. Hey, these cars are fun. I'm really loving this track too. Oh, Lucas, you're here. Yeah, we needed translation services. Bomba and Farrell, and I guess Lance probably lights or something. But what's Farrell and Bomba up there on the switches?
The gap in front is now 1.3.
This should probably be. Oh, there goes another sign.
Thought I'd been off the 100 as well.
The leader has just done a 130.2.
Woo, Nelly.
Come on, Alan. Nicely
Bomba
done.
is pump. Okay, Farrell's headlights. Oh, then what's Lance?
P4. Keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes.
I thought Lance would have been like Lantern. Ah, it is lights. Okay. Thanks. Oh dear, I just saw something about Viagra in the chat. What is this? The Viagra dispenser?
Use all the track. Force them to find the gap.
What's with all the speed that he has that I don't have?
Car left. He's still there. Clear left.
Which layout of Curvelo was it?
Left side.
Short.
He's still there.
Oh.
Clear left.
Oh, well played with
On your
destroying the signs.
Clear left.
It's getting harder to read that section every time.
He was playing the long game and it worked.
I'm braking at the start of the gravel, I think it is.
Yeah, it's somewhere around there.
Breaking it at 300, I think.
You just have
I'm
to
sorry.
remember that it's there. Or rather that the signs are there.
P5.
Yeah, I'm starting to use the cones on the left side as the reference. So no one hit them.
It's true. It's true, Fred. Really awesome battle in the DTM cars, Fred. We did a good job of close racing without murder, so.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 2.9 seconds.
Yeah, those DTM cars have not disappointed. All of those races have been great.
Okay, Alan, halfway home. We've got plenty of fuel.
I think I came up with the idea for the name of DT America before I actually thought through all the tracks and stuff, but it's worked out great so far. And we got Laguna next week. That's got to be good, right? Watkins was really exciting too.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now.
Watkins and
5.7
Mid-Ohio were
seconds.
both really good.
That lap was at 131.5.
I know I ruined your Watkins race, but it was an awesome track for those cars. Death? Oh yeah, DRS at Watkins might be interesting. I hadn't really thought through that. Obviously the main straight. Up the hill into the corkscrew. You could go up into turn 6, but that'll be kind of scary. I don't know. There's two obvious ones. I just don't know where the third DRS goes. I'll have to think about that. We'll figure it out. What? How did I call Laguna Seca Watkins? I mean, it's entirely possible. My brain's a bit mushed right now. I won't deny it, but I don't think it happened. I won't deny that it's possible. How about that?
Five minutes remaining. 5 minutes left.
I would like to at least have a chance to run into my sim racer. That's the goal.
You just know I'll pin it, Mooney, so you'll be fine.
I was just saying, I hope I have the opportunity to run into you, but we'll see. I got a little work to do to catch up.
The gap in front is now 2.0 seconds.
I guess I'm blowing the entrance into this corner. Oh, the gravel was...
You've used half your fuel.
We were catching up a little bit through that section, I feel like, until I ruined it. Yeah, that's what we're right. We just need to remove some more brake markers. It's an excellent suggestion. I don't know if there's time, right? Oh, there's time. Oh, I believe you, Das. What did I don't understand how I mixed the names up or
10
whatever.
minutes of fuel
What
remaining.
the context was, but I think these cars could be buttoned up a little bit on their handling, on like an AMS2 level. The tires across the whole board in AMS2 really need to be fixed. I don't know if it's the tires or what, but they just get so grabby and weird on brakes. It's like instead of breaking loose when they lock up or something, they grab more. It's, oh, whoops. It's really weird. And now I'm doing stupid things. But this is a great track. Hey! Whoops. That was too much of a distraction. I just started watching you instead of doing what I was supposed to do.
That was my purpose, slow down so I could have a battle.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I'll see if I can oblige. Oh, okay. But I was talking about the right corners and stuff. Maybe I said the wrong name, but...
Don't tell Donnie.
He'll figure it out.
I just hear some loser talk.
What?
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Yeah, and I wonder if what the gearing is going to be like since we're on a fixed setup. That's been one issue. Watkins, the DRS with the default gearing meant you were on the rev limiter by the bus stop. So I'm curious if you'll be on the rev limiter at Laguna or if it's geared long enough that you can just go. Well, I know you can keep it active, but
One more lap to go.
I think you're going to be on the rev limiter.
Consistency, keep it up.
Unless the gearing's set right. Well done, Lucas. Duty calls, right?
On your right, clear right.
Yeah, these are cool cars. I love a good
I was
hatchback.
distracted by somebody had spun on that corner.
I almost was.
Great race, Andre, if you're listening. Fuck.
Yeah, these cars are really cool, and I really like this track. This is going to be one that I remember for the future for sure. It's like a feels more like a club track, which I really like.
Okay, it's over.
Oh wait, was he on his lap? He might have been on a lap. Oh, shoot. Can't reproduce. Oh, fix the bug.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, well, that was a nice one. Nice sim racer. Good fun.
Learn from the best.
Ooh.
I like the way your bonnet's coming up as well. It's pretty smart.
I should not have murdered him. I don't know. Yeah, really nice cars.
I told you I'd been it then, really.
Yeah, I just had to be patient. Okay, last race, Curvelo short. Well, I forgot that since he was in 8th, he had another lap to go. But, yeah, my bad.
How much time do you have left?
The server hadn't even started yet. I mean, we're in between, so you're in good time. It should be up and ready for you to join, though.
Okay, good.
Curvelo's great. I like the shorter layout
started my
better, I
computer.
think.
I actually also started doing it when I was at just testing Curvelo. So there is probably some software thing in my end that happened during this weekend, or I added, which is probably VJoy.
All right. Just trying to...
iRacing-itis.
Okay, now we're gonna start it out.
Now that I have it, it doesn't want me to play any other Sims.
But Fred, I did a really good job of not murdering people in the championship race, so I had every opportunity too. We were nose to tail for a big part of that. Right. 7 liters of fuel. It really could have been a lot. And yeah, and
so my frame times start at sitting at like 5 milliseconds right now, and they look steady. So let's see in a couple laps.
the
The pit exit is clear. Push
there's
now.
so many of those
Alan,
corners
we've
at Mid-Ohio
got
through the
9
windy
minutes
bits.
to get a decent lap in. Your brakes are cold. Let's get some heat into them.
that are kind of like going over a crest that it's so easy to lose the car there, especially if you're battling with someone. So I was pretty surprised we all kind of kept it more or less under control through there. Oh man, and there was a point early on in the race, Fred, where you went, I guess, to my right through some of those twisty bits, and really caught me off guard. It was a bold move, but we survived it. We're gonna have to let traffic get out of the way here in a minute. I'll tell you what, we're gonna let this one more car behind me go. Oh, 2 cars behind me go. Now we can go. Maybe. Oh, here comes another one. Shoot. Okay. There's only 9 of us. How hard is it to find clean track? Jeez. Okay, well, we'll actually slow down to actually get some track. Yeah, sure. That's true, Fred. But I was unwavering then. It was when there was no pressure that I fell apart. What a waste. Well done by you to keep after it. All right, plenty of clean track now.
Stop throwing rocks at my car, my sim racer.
It's all about the VR effect.
You're gonna ruin the paint.
Yeah, it really was. I should have just kept on it a bit more. I would have been fine. Oh well. Lesson learned. It's just, it felt like maybe the tires were starting to go a little bit, so I was trying not to have a catastrophic mistake, you know? Which still somewhat of that, or some of that strategy was probably the right move, so I didn't just completely blow it. I really wanted to finish ahead of Danica so I could leap him in the championship, so I think that's what's happened, it sounds like. So, mission accomplished, but could have given myself a little bit more of a cushion.
The leader's just done a 131.7.
See where we stack up here. Oh, that's not bad. This part's so fun.
You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1.
Gotta clean that up big time.
The leader has just done a 129.8. Okay, Alan.
Oh yeah, how's
5
the
minutes to
ultra
go,
wide,
5
Fred?
minutes
You
left.
mentioned it earlier.
You're a 10th off the pace in Sector 2.
I'd be surprised if you didn't.
P4. Sector 3 time is fast.
Bummer. Whoops. Those laps already ruined anyways.
You're out of track limits there.
Ooh. Okay.
Your brake temperatures are okay.
I think like a week or two ago I was worried that my monitor was dead because the colors went all weird on it. And it's happened on the TV now too, so it's something with my graphics card. I need to check and see if there's an update
129.5.
for the NVIDIA drivers or something, but it's been doing some weird stuff recently. But yeah, I was really worried that my monitor was dying.
The guy behind has just done a 130.7. That's a new fastest lap for Andre, 129.1.
Wonder if third is good there if you need to go to second. I think it's okay. I think it was just some kind of software thing.
P5.
Oh, I just got lost in my head there for a second. Kind of just want to stop qualifying and just get to the race. But I gotta make sure I don't mess up that turn.
You've just gone out of track limits.
Oh no! Tree. I don't have the handbrake mapped, I don't think. Right? Can we... Oh, invisible wall. We were just gonna do some rallying, but
That's 2 minutes left. 2
I guess
minutes.
we're not gonna do some rallying. Do we have time to map the handbrake? Let's see. Controls. Configuration? No. Control scheme. Edit assignments. Handbrake. Oh yeah. Resume. Okay. Whoa, that was a big drop off. The problem is the grass and dirt in AMS2 is garbage, so. Oh, it's gonna be hard to do this. Where are we? Oh, we're on the non-used part of the track, so this is great.
All right, Alan, you've used half your fuel.
This is where we want to be. Let's see if we can do like a sweet. The handbrake does nothing, literally nothing. All right. How's that for science? I tried mapping the handbrake to do a little bit of rallying in the dirt over here, but the handbrake does nothing. Apparently. What were we doing, like 10 liters before? No, that's the other. Oops. Because AMS2 gives you the option to have that second brake for that F1 car. So, oh, did I do the wrong one? Oh, maybe you're right. I thought it said handbrake. There's not a handbrake and right? Okay, fair enough. I swear that said handbrake, but what do I know? Not very much. Turns out. Well, they're gonna. Is there no car that needs a handbrake in this? Maybe not, but they're gonna be adding those trucks. I don't know if they have a handbrake. No, I don't think they do actually. I think Feltat said they don't have a handbrake.
Interesting. It started doing it again, but if I switch off my wheelbase, the frame times calm down.
Oh, well, good. There's your solution.
I think it is.
Xbox control.
Yeah,
Did anyone else
mouse and keyboard.
Yes, but did anyone else make the same mistake as I did and install the Fanatec V4 yesterday?
I haven't done it yet. I decided to wait till after the races.
Yeah, maybe that was the mistake. I don't know if anyone else has the. I should warn Frank because he's.
I think he's already done it. He's already updated.
You can. I think you can go down.
You think the firmware is causing you to have frame skips? It seems unlikely.
It could be the driver, not the firmware, but the driver.
Or whatever it is.
Well, it's not impossible.
It's like an interrupts issue, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, there could be some like low-level stuff, like memory leak or something like that. Could be anything. Just basically, it's just the game is talking with the wheel and or the drivers.
Alrighty, guys.
There's
One more
something
race
weird
where I have
going
to
on
try
there.
to stay awake.
That's the end of the session. P5.
This is a really cool track. I've never driven it before. It's really nice.
Oh yeah, it's a good one. I like the shorter layout to the longer one.
It's another one of these underrated Brazilian tracks, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just there's a load of corners that have like a little bit of different camber in it to each other, and it's kind of just interesting.
I still haven't even tried Spa in AMS2 yet.
I haven't bought it yet.
It's a nice version.
It's Spa, you know.
Yeah.
Like I love Spa, but it's like, you know, it's not much. I wouldn't notice any difference really.
P5, 15 minutes. You
It's
really
really
need
nice
to get
in
on
the
with
Super
it.
V8 though.
We should be good, right? 10 liters?
I suppose that's a good thing though, that I didn't notice any difference to like something like AC or ACC.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, the tracks should all be the same, more or less.
Yeah, if you're always getting laser scanned, like there shouldn't, unless there's a complete resurfacing or like they do what Sandford did.
Yeah, and at Spa they changed the curbs a bit between races, so those could be different.
Oh, it's ready up.
I was looking at my fuel.
Oh, that's fine.
P5. Okay, mate, get
Yeah,
ready.
you don't need to have
Relax.
few.
Good luck.
Green, green, green.
Yeah, good luck.
Of course, I don't have force feedback because I switched off the wheelbase in between. This did not go well altogether.
Ooh, Andre's off in a major way. Everyone press F for Andre, my goodness.
Interestingly, I was watching Game of Muscle this morning,
Yep.
and his wheel kept
All right.
losing force feedback.
Still there. Clear right.
He also updated the latest driver.
Don't know, but it's worth a thought, isn't it?
It is, and that I don't know why I even did that. It was like everyone was like, "Ooh!" Well, everyone. There was one person who was like, "Yeah, update it to it immediately," and I did. Maybe I shouldn't have.
Well, Donk and Calsonic both said it felt better, like detail-wise with force feedback.
Yeah, but you know, brand new driver, maybe don't install it right away.
B2.
It's made no difference to my G29, it has to be said.
You still have the driver installed though. It's good. Can you use Fanatec? I really need to downgrade back to 3 point whatever it is.
No!
Oh dear.
Oh, no, now we're stuck on the wall. No, go! Goodness. Come on. Oh, dear. And then I got stuck on the wall. That couldn't have gone any worse.
What happened? You were like right behind me, and then I looked up and you were gone.
I caught a curb with my back tire and it spun me, and then I hit the wall, and it was. I should have been able to pull forward, but it wouldn't let me pull forward. And
129.4.
AMS2.
just got all messed up. Whew.
7th position.
You got the world record for this track, Cheese?
Oops, fell asleep.
That might be outside track limits.
Yeah.
Just, can I go to sleep again, guys? Can we just call it? My goodness. I'm not mentally equipped for this race. At least I kept it together mostly for the DTM race. So we'll take that as our silver lining.
It's about half a second slower than what I can do, I think, the world record.
The leader
So I
has just
think
done a 128.
Nemesis and I should go about a second more, I would think.
Whoops, whoops, whoops. Boy, it's just really falling apart. Yeah, well, that's next week. It should be. I think next week isn't it the last Saturday of the
10
month?
minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
So we'll have to have a think about tracks. I really wanted to race Melbourne, Albert
The gap
Park,
ahead
whatever
is
you want
now
to call
12 seconds.
it, when we were doing, what did we do, those touring car legend things? So I might do that for one of them. We're gonna need 3 more tracks for, or not 3 more, 2 more tracks for MX-5s. It didn't matter when we did them last time that, like, you know, Spa was such a fast track. I thought the Spa race was great in the MX-5s. So there's really no limit to what we could do. We could go back to Watkins, but I don't know if that's too much Watkinsing in like a short period of time, but man, sign me up. That'd be fun. It'd be a fast. Now I'm like dreaming of Miatas instead of paying attention.
You're outside track limits there.
Yes, crew chief, we know. What else would be good? We could do a smaller, tighter track. I'm not sure how anything works with MX-5s, but I think the answer is it just works because they're fun. And if it's a fast track, you'll get more drafting.
I got an exasperated come on Eileen then when Andre got past.
I forgot your Eileen on.
Yeah, I like it. I'm into it.
Are we like
Behind
decades
now,
behind
12
everybody?
Seconds.
I'm, now thinking of Miata races instead of this. I don't know that track. I've never heard of it. I was just about to ask. There's so much. There's so many mod tracks out there that are probably really good.
You've just done a 133.5.
I've been thinking what I should do
Good
is
lap. That's your best in the session.
look at
Sector 2 is 3.1 off the pace.
the mod list on SRS because I figured those tracks are probably all decent tracks quality wise.
Almost
right?
lost it then.
And maybe
Me too.
maybe I'll pick tracks from there. I just think Melbourne's a cool track in general, and I don't think I've ever gotten to race it outside of F1 2020. I don't know how it'll be with the Miata, but it's something that might happen. If not this week, sometime. It's kind of a long, big track.
I lost it.
Andre is now in the lead.
I'll have to, so mod do whatever. We'll have to take a look at that.
We're halfway home. Fuel looks okay.
I was too aggressive on that
a track,
right-hander that you can kind of take flat.
a track in Racestream that, it's not that I don't like the track, because I do, but I just kind of forget about it. But every time we race it, I feel like we've had really good, close, fun racing is Oslersleben. And that would probably be excellent in the MX-5s. So we'll have to go there at some point. We'll have plenty of chances to go everywhere, really. But I'll check out that one you
That's your
suggested
Didn't
for
breathe
sure.
then.
Yeah, it was tight through that.
We're really just kind of doing some like mental cooldown laps at this point. That's really too bad. I was looking forward to having a battle with Danica, so I threw it all away. Well, we've had just fantastic racing there. When we raced those VW,
P7.
whatever they're called, the Scirocco's in Racestream, what, 2
Yeah,
weeks
I've
ago?
lost my rhythm
It was just brilliant. And we raced, I think the 90s
to
DTM's
use the
cars
banking,
there,
was it?
and that was fantastic fun.
Looks like that was outside track limits.
It's just given like really good racing. Really. So we'll do Oslersleben 3 times next week then. But yeah, it seems like James is always racing those, random tracks on SRS that I've never heard of. So there's got to be lots of awesome Assetto tracks out there that can find some good Miata tracks. But really, it's like I feel like the only. So let's think about tracks that would legitimately not be great for the Cup cars. Probably an oval. So like Le Mans would be out. I bet Le Mans would be pretty dreadful and boring.
P6.
Paul Ricard wouldn't be good unless you had a bunch of the chicanes in place. I don't think Monza would be very good. Maybe it would. I don't know. I just don't like Monza.
5 minutes
Just wear my
left.
rear tyres about it.
Yeah, that's what I wonder. I mean, it's possible. It's possible the slipstream would be fun, but I don't think. Maybe Closet's done Le Mans at some point, but I missed it. Like I couldn't race that weekend, but we've never raced Le Mans on a Sendtacular. And I'm trying to think, the only sim I have that I have Le Mans in is probably Project Cars 2, which I'm happy to race, but I don't think most people want to do that anymore.
Sorry, whoever's behind.
No problem.
I couldn't, when it came into grip on the edge of the gravel, it sort of popped forward.
Yeah, Spa really did work.
I
I thought Spa was a lot of fun. I don't even know why I picked it, but it worked out. And even at Spa, we couldn't get into 6th gear in those cars. Oh, there's still almost 4 minutes to go. Whoa, and here it comes. Oh, get me out of here, guys. We could just go to the pits, but I think I'm already there in my mind. AC Le Mans, fine.
You're out of track limits there.
I don't have RF2 still, so I haven't driven that one. Other tracks. I haven't found.
You've got half your fuel left.
I don't think I've found a particularly wonderful Long Beach for AC. I think there's at least 2 out there. I've tried one and it's not bad, but it doesn't feel as nice as Project Cars 2 or iRacing's Long Beach. But that's a cool track. And I always liked Belle Isle. I haven't driven Belle Isle in so long. I don't know if you've ever driven Belle Isle, but it's another American street circuit. Heard of that one, but I don't think I've ever raced Mont Tremblant. We haven't seen a car in years. I don't know how I haven't been lapped yet. Oops. I'm not looking at lap deltas.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Miata's at Monaco. That's a nice ring to it, right? We probably will have to go to Sonoma at some point. I keep forgetting to really tighten down on that corner. Can't remember if I think we raced Laguna in the Miatas, didn't we, or no? Not last week, but, or whenever it was, not last time, but I think in general. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember where we went.
Too much spinning in this race.
I like how the cars
There you
handle,
go.
though.
3Ms.
That you've got to balance your right foot.
Oh yeah. I was just giving out about myself, really. Yeah, I really like how you can play with the throttle.
Okay, Alan. 10 minutes of
and,
fuel remaining.
use it to help turn and stuff. It's a lot of fun.
Oh man, I just realized that I didn't talk to anyone about the hot lap. So I'll have to think about that.
You still haven't put my time up in the leaderboard for the one at Macau with the F4, and I'm a bit salty about that.
Oh, all right. Well,
because I beat you, and I have a feeling you're doing this on purpose to me.
That sounds like something I would do. I'll have to go dig it out. I'm sorry.
I'm only messing.
I know. I was about to say, it's really nice to know that you just let things go, but...
Oh, I don't.
No.
I big sticky out ears like an elephant, and an elephant never forgets.
Mm. All right, well then, yeah, we'll get your time squared away. I feel like I'm really surprised that we've been doing this hot lap thing for who knows how long now, and not one time has anyone picked a rally stage in Dirt Rally.
Oh.
So I might just
that'd be
pick
cool.
one, because I think it'd be fun to see people really get more than one shot at it. Because we've been doing all these competitions where you just get one chance. But let's let people obsess over it.
Or then do that BMG rally thing.
No.
Why not?
Because I'm picking it.
Yeah, I was just suggesting.
I never got BeamNG set up to where it like felt good and really fun to do, so I'll have to work on that. But
Well,
so
Jimmy thought that it. Broadband thought that it really feels good now after the recent update. Like he was
I'm sure
saying,
it's fine.
It feels better than Dirt Rally now.
I just barely got it to even work for the stream,
Yeah.
but I didn't have a lot of time to mess with it.
I think there's a mod you need to download to get rally stages, but it seemed good. Like there's, for example, there's the Italy map is full of good
6th place. That's the end of the race. Never mind.
Yeah. So
possible hill climb routes.
yeah, for the hot lap, I think I'll pick some shorter rally stage so that it's not a 10-minute deal because that's too much. I'd rather it be short and us get to keep attacking it. So I'll probably pick something there. Is there a car class that people in particular are dying to do?
Group B.
I need a break from Group B, from Closet.
Are they doing that now?
Yeah, that's what we're doing. It's tough. And this one, I did a little bit of practice for this week, and it's raining and night, and I can't see anything. Knockhill. Okay, I'll take a look at Knockhill. What was that? There's a track in Project Cars 2 in Scotland.
Is Group B
something?
and Group C somehow related in the FIA,
What?
like old regulations?
How do you mean?
In the sense that was like Group. Why did they had like Group 4, 5, B, C? It's kind of like what does it all mean?
Oh, I don't know.
I get
So
very
it's just
confused
random
about-
letters and numbers.
Yeah, I get very confused. But it's the same with GT1, GT2, GT3.
Oh, don't talk
GT4.
about
I
GT.
just get completely lost. Like, and then GTE and
Yeah, wasn't GT2 like what was the thing? Was it like yeah, what was it? It sounded like it should have been faster, but it's kind of not faster than GT3 or something.
Is this not going to work?
I imagine they have
Please.
less downforce or something, and that's probably why.
See, but that would be interesting.
Okay. Let's have a look-see, shall we? Time
You need to add
trial.
those to ACC then.
And we need to try to... I don't think I've ever done Finland. Maybe we'll do one in Finland.
Yes.
We need...
I have never driven those before.
They're all pretty long. The shortest one in Finland's 4 or
It's
something.
they're high speed though.
Oh, I do really bad with
I
this.
would-
There's
Yeah.
they have one that's like at least one that's under 4 minutes if you send it. So
Well, maybe I'll
it's
find...
not too bad.
I don't know. Maybe I'll find... I want something a little bit shorter because I want people to be able to just... It's more fun, I think, when we just get to keep
yeah.
attacking
Like if
stuff.
you just pick one of the shorter you know how Dirt Rally has like long stages and short stages.
Yeah.
If you pick one of the short, it'll be in that short
One
line.
of the one of
There we
the
go.
like 6 kilometer ones
It-
at Finland is really actually short because you're just sending it.
I'm looking at
Yeah.
this Germany one. It looks pretty good. It's 3.35 miles.
But Germany is tarmac, right? It's ooh.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Germany's
Oh,
tarmac.
okay, well, we don't want that.
Third rally and tarmac is ooh.
Why does it say
Even though
so
I
high?
do like the German stages in the game actually.
Yeah, but it
Poland,
it could be better with
Spain.
Poland is pretty nice.
Sweden. New England's always tough. I've never been to Wales.
Wales is good.
Scotland.
Scotland's tough.
Let's take a look at...
Wales is like cambered.
Ooh, here's a short Wales one. 2.9 miles. I don't know. This is... I probably can't pronounce this for anything, even though it's English. Pantmar. I don't know. It looks... It doesn't look... Is it too fast?
That sounds Welsh,
It's
man.
not English.
Welsh is like just a completely different language. It's off in its own universe.
Bidno Moorland reverse. Looks alright.
Oh yeah, that's good. Definitely haven't driven that though.
Maybe this one. Maybe this one. We'll go forward, so not reverse. Looks like it's got a little bit of a fast stretch and a bunch of windy bits, and it's not very long. 3 miles. That sounds pretty good.
I wouldn't know because I haven't driven that like 100 times.
Yeah. Okay. So it's going to be Bidno Moorland, and we'll just do it at whatever conditions you want. But the car class, the R5s are pretty fun. What's the? Now we need the like historic rear-wheel drives, maybe, or the R2, maybe R2s. No, Group A. I mean Group A.
So the one with like the Lancia Delta.
Yeah, it's got that. No, the Group A is the Lancer Evolution, the Impreza, like from the 90s.
Yeah,
Old
Lancer.
Legacy.
Oh, sorry, Lancer. Yeah.
There's no, so there's a Delta in here. There is. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do Group A. That sounds like fun. Oh, what's this? There's all these toys I haven't used before. There's NR4, which looks cool, and there's 4-wheel drive Cup 2000 something. We'll do Group A though. We'll do Group A.
Yeah, Group A is good. NR4 because it's based on WRC, but NR4 was that was like the bloated up rally cars or something like that.
It might be. It's like modern day Subaru, which looks cool, but and modern day Lancer Evolution, but it's Anyway, so that's what we'll do. Bidno Moorland in the Group A's. All right. Well, that's it, guys. Enjoy your week. Oh, yeah. So that's it. We'll do that for the combo, and then enjoy your weekends. Closets racing in those old. What are they like? Formula 3s from like the eons ago.
Yeah, they're like Formula Junior or Formula 3 from the 50s, I think.
Have you tried those out yet?
I have in the past because I've owned those mods.
Okay.
Ran Sergio Loro or F3 Classics. He makes great stuff. So he recently used to charge for those cars, but I think recently he sent out an email recently where he's kind of switched it to free because one of the families of the cars was unhappy with him selling them or something, and we're going to threaten him or something. So he kind of sent out an email and he said you could ask for a refund if you wanted, but I didn't because I thought it was worth paying for.
Yeah.
But I think all of Closet stuff is using the free stuff, so you don't need to pay for anything.
I've been shamed in the Discord by Azaris. Oh, you can't see this on the stream. He's clipped out where we had our incident. So I'm going to check this out. Okay, maybe from my vantage point, I thought I was farther alongside him. I don't think I was far enough. But he knew I was there. I don't know. It's pretty bad. It looks bad in the replay. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Fair enough. So apologies, Azaris, if you're out there.
I just wanted to say, I think in the end, just to clear that up, I think in the end it was all, the issues were all in my end. So
All right, we'll go to the
city server might be gold. I don't know.
Yeah. Alrighty, guys. Well, maybe I'll see you on track tomorrow. We'll see.
You're not doing Donks race, I'm guessing?
No, I'm not.
All right.
I need a break.
Yeah.
But good luck.
All right. See ya.